Good afternoon and welcome back to Crosshatch Puzzles. We're here on Friday, December 5th, 2025 to do another New York Times Daily Crossword Solve. Today's puzzle is by James McCarron. It is apparently his second contribution to the New York Times Daily Crossword. I think both themeless, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I am sad that I didn't get to do the Thursday themed puzzle from yesterday. I'm always fond of Thursday puzzles, but it was just a busy day. And probably won't get to that today unless this Friday is a unusually smooth solve. We'll see. But let's get to it and see what James McCarron has in store for us for his second New York Times puzzle here on Friday, December 5th, 2025. Home to Kotoka International Airport. It might be one of the three cities in Japan, three big cities in Japan with five-letter names, Kyoto, Osaka, or Tokyo. I'm not sure which one, though. It might also be something completely different. Many a wearer of a long robe called a thob. Many, but not even all of them? I don't know. Can't miss purchases, question mark. I don't know. Wow, these are long entries. Okay, I got to get to the middle before we get some mid-sized ones. Words of caution. I don't know. Threshold. The lip of something or threshold. I mean, a threshold it can be an entryway, or it can be like a limit, or a sort of a breaking point of something. I don't see what else it could be in three letters, but I'm not so convinced of lip that I want to put it in. Ties up. Occupies? Nope. Ties up. It could be physically or it could be figuratively. Coastal waterway. Not having a lot of luck so far. Up. Up. I mean, it could be above. I guess I'll put it in. Subject to the Bouguereau painting The Abduction of Psyche. Subject. Who abducted Psyche? Isn't it Cupid? Eros, I guess. Okay. Colombian city of 2+ million. Do I know any cities in Colombia? I'm not even sure I can remember the capital of Colombia. Dutch artist Jan van der, I don't know. I can only think of the composer Jan van der Roos. That's not this. Not sure. Curtail, to limit or to curb. Or I feel like curb is going to be too close to curtail. To stop, I mean, it could just be to stop. Stick in an orchestra. I guess they want baton here. Spot likely to smear. Spot likely to smear. I'm going to have to check some downs here and see what I can get. What clones share? Genomes? No. Well, I mean, it could be, actually. This doesn't have to be up. What if it is genomes? What could this be for up? And what could this be? Then I don't know about this. What clones share? And wouldn't that have to be it? Let's check some other downs. It might be on a rack. Rack of ribs? Ski town that shares its name with a tree. Aspen, Colorado. High time. Noon. High noon. Image that's just over a foot informally. Image that's just over a foot. Do they mean that it's just over a foot in length, or do they mean that it's literally over top of a foot? Image that's just over a foot. Arrested Development, for example, a sitcom maybe? I mean, it's a very unusual style of sitcom, but yeah, sure. Pines could be something like longs for, or something else. Relatives of banjolailies. Do we want ukes there? Nebraska Senator Fisher, I don't know. Repeat. I don't know. Does this help with anything? Many a wearer of a long robe called it thob. I mean, is this going to end in S? I don't know that all of these are correct is the problem, and I don't know which ones. Kotoka International Airport. Ties up. Well, EN for the beginning here looks pretty good. I feel like this wants to be a T. Maybe not though. Enlaces, ties up, enlaces, like shoes. Got misty. Does this end in ED? Got misty. Curtail. Curtail. I don't know about that. Can't miss purchases. Boy. Let's keep doing some downs. Council in Russian. I don't know. Sea shanty singer. A sailor, maybe? Coastal waterway, I don't know. Showstoppers, sometimes. Showstoppers, sometimes. Words of caution. Skin layer with hair follicles. I don't know the names for the different layers of skin. Up. Up. Maybe genomes is not right. But above is not right either, okay. Items on many a back-to-school supply list. Pencils. That seems really... Tablets. Cut as in with a box cutter. Silent sort. A mime? Or a mute? I don't really think people say a mute anymore. Take a little off the top, maybe to trim. Doesn't look great. Film with the tagline, someone has taken their love for scary movies one step too far. Scream? Mohammed blank, Egyptian soccer star, don't know. Shade of red, crimson, doesn't fit. Shade of red, cherry red. Word with fire or false, that's going to be alarm. Big name in fast food with RA, maybe it's not scream. Big name in chip production. Big name in fast food, big name in chip production. Refuge. What could this be? A shade of red. Silent sort. Silent as a clam, like that? Quiet as a clam? That's happy as a clam. Silent sort. Fun size. Itsy, maybe? Tiny? Fun size. Fancy, that could be the adjective or the verb. They aren't party people. Loners? Fancy. To fancy could be to, or if something is fancy. Dog treat, a bone, probably. Maybe this is loners. Is this possible? Can it be? One and the other is both, as opposed to one or the other. Minimal coverage provider. Do we want an article of clothing here? Get to. Get to. This could mean to arrive at, or it could mean to bother. Argumentative. Sauce whose name derives from the Italian word for crush. Sauce. Crush. Pesto. I think that's right. Argumentative. It's perfect. What is perfect? It's perfect. What could be perfect? Minimal coverage provider. I'm just going to pause this for a moment. Sorry about that. Okay. Minimal coverage provider. A thong, maybe? Could be. It's perfect. Perfect 10, maybe something like that. To get to. To attend? No. Doesn't look good. Words of retaliation. Retaliation. Argumentative. Might as well give it a shot. Could be here goes nothing. Hey, I got one long one. Okay, maybe this is attend. Argumentative could be hostile. Words of retaliation could be take that. Fancy could be to like. Fun size could be mini. Kind of instinct could be maternal. Maternal instinct. 1944 Pacific battle site, I don't know. Spicy could just be hot. Unwitting mark could be a patsy. Erased. Erased. Don't know. Age at which you just learned something you should have realized before facetiously. Is this today years old? I think that's what the young folks say. Where much of Brokeback Mountain was filmed. Raced. Tour. I think late sounds right for a Pacific battle site. Brokeback Mountain was filmed, I don't know. Honor Thy Father, Writer, 1971. I don't see it. Hotel listing. Listing. A rate? Is that what they want? Hearty steakhouse serving. Ooh. Tricks. Ploys, maybe? Bundle, a pile. Ploys looks right there. Where much of Brokeback Mountain was filmed. Thickening agent found in many vegan recipes is agar. Dot follower in academia, the edu would follow the dot. Something blocked by censors could be a curse word. Ribeye could be your hearty steakhouse serving. This looks like a rate after all. And Alberta, I guess, is where much of Brokeback Mountain was filmed. I didn't know that. Claret is a shade of red. That's a type of wine. Big name in chip production, I still don't see. Big name in fast food. What is this? Refuge. I don't see that. I wonder if this is not scream. I mean, alarm has to be right. Word with fire or false, that has to be alarm. I would have really thought scream, especially since that C is probably there. I just don't know what this is. Big name in fast food. I don't see this. Curtail. Do I know that this is trim? I don't necessarily. Skim? Could skim a little off the top. Curtail, then. I still don't see. To stem the flow of something? That could be. Got misty, then. Spot, likely to smear. Got misty. Teared up, okay. Can't miss purchases. Can't miss. Words of caution. Image that's just over a foot. Silent sort. Man, oh man, okay. Oh, is this cola? Sound right? Showstoppers sometimes. Is this a RIA? I think that is a waterway of some kind. Repeat. Repeat. I don't know why I thought that this was a plural. Do I know that this is a ukes? I don't know necessarily. Pines. Pines. What do I think this letter is going to be? I mean, C looks really obvious before K, but it could be R, it could be L, it could be N. Pines. Can't miss purchases. Tickers? Iterate? To repeat is to iterate. Tickets? Tickets. This is not rib. Season tickets? Can't miss purchases. Season tickets. Pines could be aches like that. Saudi. Saudis, I guess, wear long robes called thob. Deb Fisher. Don't poke the bear. Words of caution. Showstoppers. Rains. Okay, if it's an outdoor show. All right. Ankle something. Image. That's just ankle tattoo. Okay, just over a foot. Ankle tattoo. Okay, fine. Home to Kotoka. Might be on a rack. What's on a rack? It might be on a rack. Hat? A hat? This looks like it's going to be Ghana then. What clones share is going to be genomes after all. Council in Russian, I still don't know. Threshold. Skin layer. I mean, is this like derma or something like that? Up. 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 Don't see that. Spot likely to smear. It doesn't look right. Tiered has got to be right. Ankle tat has to be right. Skim doesn't have to be right. What else could this be? To take a little off the top. I would have thought skim. Spot likely to smear. Spot pad. Take a little off the top. I'm gonna put scream back in. Binders? No. Back to school supply list. Silent sort. Silent sort. Oh man. Refuge. An arc? Doesn't sound right. But this has got to be a vowel here. And given this Egyptian soccer star, this is going to be like an Arabic name. There's probably going to be a consonant here and a vowel here. Probably a A or an E. Refuge. Like, I don't see what that could be. That could be arc or maybe arm. Or what could that? Or this. I don't see any of those. But then what on earth is this? Big name in fast food. Why don't I see this? Like, all the rest of these have to be right, except possibly Scream. But either way, fast food. I mean, is this a chain that I just don't know? Chip production. Lay's? Oh boy. I don't know what else to put other than arc here. And I don't know what Ray Kroc is. Am I missing something? I don't even see what other letter this could be, actually, other than this, but that seems less right. I'm just going to leave it in for now. Silent sort. What if it is clam somehow? Yeah, that doesn't look right though. Spot likely to smear. Smear. Oh boy. I don't know why I'm not getting up. Up of all things. And like clones share, like genetics wouldn't fit here. Up. skin layer. Like this isn't going to be binders. Like that doesn't work with anything here, I don't think. But what else could be on a back to school supply list that ends with ER? Staplers doesn't work. Copiers, computers, chargers. Like copiers doesn't work either, and it doesn't make any sense. If this is going to be a vowel, which it almost certainly has to be, does that help? Erasers? That could be right. Up. 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 An attack ad. A spot, meaning an ad likely to smear, an attack ad. Then what is this? What clones share? Gene something. Threshold. Eve, the eve of something, the threshold of something. Council. Is this Soviet? Up is risen. Gene set. Vandermeer. Okay, so I don't know if arc is right here, so let's see. Okay, that was a little ridiculous. Gene set is definitely not in my top 3 choices of what would have been here. I mean, it makes sense. It's just, okay. Lots of this that I understood less than I would like. I did like the really long ones, though. Can't miss purchases for season tickets. I think I understand. I mean, what's going on. You know, you can't miss in the sense that you've got tickets to every show or every game or whatever. Don't Poke the Bear I really like, for words of caution. Here Goes Nothing for Might As Well Give It a Shot, and Today Years Old, which is a very fun clue for, or a very fun entry there. A little bit slangy, and that's fun. There's just, yeah, the shape of this grid made it really difficult to break into some of these areas. This area and this area I found especially challenging. Just some like Claret was not a top 3 answer for me there. Gene set was not a top 3 answer for me there. Scream looked wrong only because I still don't know what Ray Kroc is, and I'll have to look that up. Lots of stuff in here I'm going to have to look up, but I did manage to persevere and get through it in the end, under 30 minutes, which is okay for a Friday. Won't have a lot of time to recap otherwise. Is there any other sort of good? Sticking an Orchestra is a pretty fun bit of wordplay. Words of Retaliation, not wordplay, but interesting anyway. Big Name and Chip Production got me. Wrong Kind of Chips. What else? Yeah, I actually not a lot of wordplay, I will say. Minimum coverage provider, figured out pretty soon that this was going to be an article of clothing. But anyway, so there you go. That's the puzzle for Friday. Second construction by James McCarron. A good puzzle, a lot of challenge and resistance in here, but I hope you enjoyed that solve. If you did, do give me a like and hit that subscribe button if you want to know when I'm posting next. Thanks for joining me today on Crosshatch Puzzles. We'll see you next time.